Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new playthrough. Today I am starting my playthrough of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is a very exciting series for me because this game is amazing. It is without a doubt one of the best 2D platformers, if not the best 2D platformer I've ever played in my life. It's genius and it's beautiful and the soundtrack is great, and just I could go on and on about how great this game is. And there aren't that many playthroughs on YouTube of it, let alone 100% playthroughs. So that's why I wanted to do it. You know what? It's a game that I think deserves way more attention than it gets, and I'm going to show it to you. The whole game, 100%. I'll be getting all the Kong letters and puzzle pieces in every level, and it'll be amazing. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with this game. Now, I started this once before, but I was trying it like late at night, and I was in my apartment, and I didn't want to be too loud to disturb anyone, so it kind of sucked. I mean, it was alright, but it was like really low energy for what I usually do, like compared to what I usually do. So I decided, screw it, I'm just gonna redo the first episode. So here we go. I am playing this on Wii U, unfortunately, but you know, I'm not going to rebuy it on the Switch. I'm too poor for that. And too lazy. So, whatever. It won't make a difference for y'all. It's alright. I said y'all. That's how I feel starting this game. You heard how excited he was. And I am absolutely ecstatic. If you can't tell by the tone of my voice. This game is just so good. I can't voice enough how good this game is. I love how pissed he gets. He's like, who ruined my birthday cake? You will pay with your life. And off we go. Oh, the soundtrack in this game. I'm gonna be just absolutely nerdgasming over it the whole game, but I don't care. It's David Wise. He's the guy who did the original Donkey Kong Country music, if you don't know. Although you probably know that if you're watching this. And this game's soundtrack is one of the best I've ever heard. It kind of blows my mind how a soundtrack can be this consistently good. Like, even other games with amazing soundtracks, there'll be like a couple really good ones, and then like a bunch of like mediocre ones. But this game, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 soundtracks that are like not amazing, and those ones are still like pretty damn good. So I don't know, it's just really impressive. So as I said, I'm going to be doing this game 100%. Little Easter egg there. Donkey Kong Country returns on all the TVs. And the way I'm going to be doing this is I will be doing 3 levels per video. I've been thinking about how I'm going to do it, but I think that's a good enough way to do it. That way we'll spread it out over a lot of episodes, and I won't go through this too fast. And I'm going to try to sort of take my time a bit. Might be hard to do. It's one of these games where I could go into like autopilot and just blast through every single level, but I'm going to try to take my time a little bit and actually enjoy the game rather than just flying through it. I mean, flying through it is also fun, but I think exploring every level as much as possible is one of the things that makes this game really fun. I haven't played this in a little while before this. I was going to do like a practice run, but I was like, you know what? Part of the charm of Donkey Kong for me is just the fact that it's so difficult. And this game is incredibly difficult. So I figured let's just not practice, and I'll probably mess up more than I usually would because of that, and that'll just add to the entertainment. Oh god. It's part of the game, is messing it up a lot. It's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is historically it's notoriously difficult. Yeah, this game is definitely no exception. And actually, my friend Matt told me for the longest time to play this game. So I'd played Returns a long time ago on the Wii. And he kept telling me, play Tropical Freeze, because it's amazing as well. I was like, okay, I want to play it. So I got it, and it's one of those games where I kept like playing it, getting really far, and then kind of just giving up on it after a while. Like, I wouldn't actually finish the game. And then I come back to it months later and be like, well, now I want to restart it. Because I feel like I forgot what I was doing and like where I was in the game and everything. I wanted to start the whole game again. Ow. So I can get like the full experience, you know? And so it was hard for me to actually finish the game. And I think a part of that was just the fact that the game is so hard. I would just get discouraged and kind of put it down for a little bit, be like, I need a break. And then I would just not go back to it for a while. Which is a shame, because it's such a great game. And I think the fact that it is so difficult is a big like barrier to entry for a lot of people who might enjoy the game, but it's just so hard that they put it down and never pick it up again. Or they don't explore it to its fullest extent because it's so difficult. And that I do get. Like, beating this game 100% is no simple task. It is an incredibly difficult game. So, well, hopefully if anyone out there has still not beaten this game, this might inspire them to get back into it and actually play the game and finish it. Because I will be getting everything, so you'll see where everything is. So yeah, I'm going to be getting every, as I said before, but I'm going to be getting every Kong letter and every puzzle piece in every level. If I miss some, I will go back immediately afterward. I'll probably just cut back to where in the level it was, unless I missed a lot of stuff, in which case I'll just redo the whole level on camera. Some levels also have secret exits, so I'll be getting all those because you need to get them all to beat all the levels. In that case, I will get those. I think I'll probably get those. Actually, I don't know yet. I probably should decide that because the next level has the first secret exit, but I'm actually thinking about doing them. So I'm going to do the main levels, the numbered levels in each world before I move on to the lettered ones. So when you get a secret exit, you unlock a level that's like a letter. So it'll be like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, etc. But then when you get the secret exit, it'll unlock 1A and then 1B. So basically, I'm going to go through all the numbered ones first and then the letters. And I think when I go back for the letters, I might do the secret exits then. Although there's some where you actually have to get the puzzle piece like on the route to the secret exit. I'll do it after the level. Probably just do it after the level and then remind you when I go to that the bonus level which secret exit you have to get to actually unlock it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Alright, this one's a little tricky. You have to get all these bananas to get the puzzle piece, and if you miss one, you fail. Whew. That's really stressful, trying to do that. All it takes is missing one. One just not quite enough, fast enough, and then it just disappears on you. And then you're sad. Bonk. Another thing I was thinking about doing for this playthrough was I'm gonna try to not buy lives. You can buy stuff from a shop, and you can get lives from the shop to like help you out if you need it, but I'm gonna try not to. Just because I play this game a lot, and I think I can probably get enough lives just through playing the game to satisfy me throughout their game. Like I don't think I'll be getting any game overs, even without buying lives. And if I do struggle, then that'll just add more excitement to the series. It'll be like an added challenge for me. So then those little secret bonus rooms, you gotta get all the bananas to get puzzle piece to spawn, and in some of those I might fail. And if you fail, you can't go back in. You have to actually like either die or leave the level and come back in. It's another cool thing. Each character has its own little ability, where if you do that after getting 100 bananas, you turn every enemy on screen into something for Diddy its lives. That's another thing I'll explain. The different characters. I'm going to probably end up using Dixie for most of the game just because she's incredibly helpful. But sometimes they make you these other Kongs. I kind of just play it by ear. I'm not going to have like some like, what's the word for it? I'm not going to have some like contrived system to alternate characters. That seems lame. Alright. Nice. Alright, first level down. But yeah, I'm just going to use whatever Kong they give me. Unless I get a choice, in which case I'll use Dixie. Generally, because Dixie's just the best Kong. Like, objectively, she's the best. But sometimes you need Cranky. You rarely ever need Diddy. Maybe I'll play with Diddy every once in a while, just to not neglect him. Poor little guy. So yeah. Yeah, if I mess up those like bonus rooms, I think sometimes I might just die to restart to try it again. But if I miss stuff, I don't know, it depends. I'll play it by ear. I don't need to plan everything out. I can just play it by ear and do whatever I think is best in the moment. Live in the moment. Don't focus on planning ahead all the time. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm going to be doing 3 levels per episode. I think I mentioned that. So yeah, this will be my second out of 3. Some might be a little shorter than others, but yeah. Who cares? Boom! Now this is weird. In Returns, you couldn't swim underwater. So like having to check underwater is something I forget to do sometimes. But you gotta keep like reminding yourself, like, yeah, there's stuff under there. You have to check it out because there might be puzzle pieces and stuff. Oops. So if I miss stuff in these early levels, it'll probably be because of that, because of not checking under the water everywhere. Ooh, nice. This game is just so well designed. Like, it's just like, it's almost like a textbook for good game design. Like, so many little things that they do that you don't even pick up on really when you're playing, which is another mark of good game design. Like, they structure things in a very strategic way, but they do it naturally so you don't like notice it when you're playing the game. But it's there, like these little tricks. Like they introduce something in like a harmless context where if you mess it up, you're fine. But where you have to do it to progress. That way you actually learn the concept. And then they bring it back in so many creative ways throughout the level. It's just an absolute masterpiece of a game when it comes to the design of it. It's the kind of thing where, like, even when I'm playing like Mario Maker, I like build levels, I'll look at levels from this game as like a tutorial. Like, how can I creatively do this? Or what's the best way to introduce this idea and make it fair? That kind of thing, you know? It's just unbelievably well designed, and it's so impressive. I love this game so much. And there's the artwork and the music, and it's just all around an amazing experience. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. But I hadn't played this game for the longest time, and my friend was trying to tell me to do it, and one day I said, fuck it, you know what, I'm just gonna buckle up and do it. And I started doing it on stream. I found a good way to force myself to finish games is just do it on stream. Because then I'm doing it like consistently every single week at the same time. And it's like, I get into that kind of like a rhythm of it. And eventually I'll finish the game if I do that. So I did that. I just started playing it on stream, and I was absolutely blown away. Like, I knew the game was good, but like I had never gotten past like World 4 before then, and it just blew my mind. And I've been in love with the game ever since. So the game is just so hard. It's the main thing. But once you get over that, once you just, you know, tell yourself, you know what, just buckle down, beat the game, keep playing. I know it's difficult, but just keep trying it. And then eventually you'll make it through, and you'll be like, wow, that game was amazing. So yeah, like obviously I recommend playing this game. That should be obvious by now. Alright. Yeah, I might be exploring this like to an excessive level, but that's how you go through the game without missing stuff. If you obsess over searching every little tiny area, even when you're pretty sure there's nothing there, you'll keep doing that, and then you'll find stuff later on. So like even when you obsess on like the easier levels, that, oh, I gotta make sure I get everything. Well, then when you get to the hard levels, you keep doing that, you'll find the tricky hidden stuff more easily. So it's just a good habit to get into with any game. Just explore everything. And you know me, I love games like that where you just explore to your heart's content. Why do you think I like Breath of the Wild so much? That game is like just an absolute, like it's like the perfect game for someone like me who loves exploring stuff. Like you could explore that map for years and never find everything. Like I've beaten the game like 3 times, and I still have not found every single secret, I'm sure. There it is. I knew there's a puzzle piece down here. So this level has a secret exit, and I will be going back through at the end and finding it. I will be cutting to the point in the level where I find it, once I go back to actually grab it at the end. Because you don't want to watch me do this twice. That would be lame. Anything down here? Ooh. Yeah, that looks suspicious. Ow! Oh no! Dixie. Well, thankfully there's a replacement right here. I have a new Dixie Kong. All I gotta do is just go to the Dixie Kong store, and then there you go. Alright, so this is the area where the secret exit is. If you go down here, there is a current that only Dixie can swim through. But again, I'll get that later. Hang on, let me just get this banana, it's bothering me. Alright. So I'll come back for that. But first, the normal way. So you may have watched my playthrough for Mario Sunshine that just finished on my channel. And for that series, I had some guests on in some episodes. I plan to do the same thing here. I will have my friends April and Sam on the playthrough. Nice, all the puzzle pieces here. Ugh, oh, so close. You want to get the DK logo? I missed it. Whoops. But, yeah, I'm planning on having my friends on this series as well. The way I'm planning on doing it is I'm going to alternate with each world. So I'm going to do World 1 and 4 by myself, Worlds 2 and 5 with my friend April, and Worlds 3 and 6 with Sam. And then I'm going to do the last 2 episodes with all 3 of us, where I do the final boss and the final world and all that kind of stuff. So, real fast, I'm gonna cut to the secret exit. All right, here we are. So we're gonna go down here, and you just hold the A button. You'll keep on swimming like this. And Dixie can resist these currents. So you gotta have Dixie when you get to this point. And here's the secret exit. So... nice. See, whenever you get the DK thing, you get to do like a little combo thing like that. And you can get up to 15 of something. Obviously lives is best, but sometimes you get bananas or banana coins, which you can use to buy lives. And if you get enough bananas, you get a life from that anyway. So I always try to get the DK logo, but sometimes I fail. All right, so next, so that's going to go to level 1A. But we're not going to do that this time. We're going to do 1-3 Canopy Chaos now. And this will be our last level for this episode. So anyway, look forward to having some guest stars on this series. I think I'm going to do the first 3 episodes by myself, and then part 4 I'm going to have April on with me. So look forward to that. This is always a lot more fun when you have a guest on as well. So, I mean, it's hard to talk to yourself. If you ever get into YouTube, you're going to find this out real fast, that talking to yourself is not easy. Like, it's harder to think of things to say, and eventually, like, you hit this point where you're like, well, just going to jump over here, and boom! Like, make random sounds just to think of stuff to say, because you run out of stuff. It'd probably be better if I had like a more interesting life where I could like tell stories about my day-to-day life that were absolutely riveting, but my life is not that interesting, so. But when you have a guest on, it's like you can just bounce stuff off each other, and thinking of things to say is a lot easier that way. I don't know. At least for me. Some people probably have it easier thinking of stuff to say. But me personally, I find it really difficult by myself. It gets easier the longer you do YouTube, but for me, like, I'm not very consistent when it comes to actually recording. I usually record a lot at once and then take a long break before recording again, just because my life is kind of busy, and I don't really have time to like spend a million years recording every single day. So I just have one day where I have nothing going on, and I just record a lot, and then that lasts me until the next time I can record a lot. Especially with friends. It's hard to record with friends regularly because we all have different schedules. We're all in college, and in college in different like states. So it's hard to coordinate stuff. We gotta either do it over Discord, or in the case of Breath of the Wild, for Breath of the Wild we gotta do it in person. So we gotta like find times when we're both in the same geographic location, which is not easy. So I don't know. It's just, I mean, you don't do it very often. It takes like a one episode to get back into the groove of things. This is bothering me, sorry. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to having some friends on with me. Especially the final 2 episodes where we're gonna have like all 3 of us on, because that's just a fever dream. Whenever you have all 3 of us in the same Discord call, it's just a mess. It's a really fun mess, though. So I haven't talked about Cranky Kong yet. So Cranky hops, not like that. He can jump on spikes and bounce really high and stuff, and he's good for some situations. But I find he's definitely the hardest Kong to play as. Like, because he just doesn't float. They're two fly, but Cranky doesn't, so it makes it really challenging. But I find him best actually for boss fights, because he can jump on like spikes and stuff, which is usually like a thing you have to avoid doing during boss fights. But like, you'll have like a guy with like a spiky helmet or something where you have to like jump on the right spot on him. But Cranky can just jump on the spikes and not even care. So also you can jump over stuff easily. It's just he's really good for bosses and also for the time trials. When you beat a level, you can go back and do like a time attack round. And it's really nice with Cranky because he can like, if you just keep like holding the run button and then like keep jumping, he carries his momentum like really easily. You can just jump over spikes and ignore like the platforms entirely if you know what you're doing. Oh god, that was almost bad. It's the kind of thing where it's like he's a good player to play as. He's a good character to play as if you've played the game a lot and you know what you're doing. If not, he's a terrible choice. Like if you're new to the game, play as Dixie. But if you want to like, if you like know what you're doing, you want to do like some cool shit, then he's great for that. But he's not great for platforming generally. There's some levels that I couldn't even imagine trying to play as Cranky. It just seems way too hard. Alrighty, so here's the G. How am I doing on stuff? Only one piece left, and I think we're almost at the end here, so it's good. Oh, jeez. Okay. Don't be impatient. Whee! Bonk. Alright, so there's the end, but the last puzzle piece is up here. There's also a secret exit up above here, so I'll be coming back to get that in a second. But for now, oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. I just jumped onto it and didn't even think. All right, so far a flawless run. I haven't missed anything, and I kind of went through those 3 levels with flying colors. So I'm going to grab the secret exit, and then we're going to carry on next time with 1-4. So I'll see you in a second for that secret exit. Alrighty, so we are here at the end. So we're not going to get that. We're instead going to go whoop, and then we're going to go over here. And then we're going to go huh, yeet, and then you're going to go. You hear that? Nice little Easter egg. What a great theme. Nice. Cool. Alright, well that's going to be it for this episode. We got everything that we can get in the first 3 levels of the game. Next time we're going to do the last regular level here, and then the 2 we unlocked from the secret exits. And that'll be that. So that'll have unlocked 1B. But we're going to start off with 1-4 Trunk Twister. So if you're excited for that, make sure you let me know in the comments section down below. Also, support the series by leaving a like on this video and subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I'm very excited about this playthrough. I'm already having a ton of fun with the game. The game's just great. It's an amazing game, and it deserves to be played. So, yeah. In the comments, let me know, have you played this game, and what are your thoughts on it? I'm sure the feedback will be generally positive because this game is loved by like everyone. So yeah, let me know. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys in this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.